Alright guys, we are going to be taking a look at Dawn and Torterra in co-op. Now we know with co-op, they don't target like a specific character. And with Torterra getting his like attack up by him getting attacked, because in his passive he has Power Siphon 2, or Power Siphon 9, sorry. And lowers the target's attack and raises his attack by an equal amount when the user is hit by an attacking move. So, like, whenever Torterra gets hit, he lowers their attack by 1, and then he also increases his physical attack by 1 as well. Obviously, up until 6 for both him and the enemy, so, like, the enemy will be -6, and then he will be +6, so it's cool. Like, I definitely really like that passive. But in co-op, it can be very annoying just because, like, they're going to be targeting randomly. So, like, you could go the whole match without Torterra getting hit, but of course, like, after you sync move, then they're going to target you, so that's not going to be an issue. But they might just attack you, like, maybe 2 or 3 times, and then they'll move on to the next Pokemon, so it's annoying. But he also has Vigilance, which is good, so it makes him a very good tank, because any kind of support or tank that has Vigilance, they're going to be very useful no matter what. And for his moveset, he has Razor Leaf, X Defense All, Seed Bomb, and Good as New, and that's like a full restore. He is only at level 125, and for his grid, I basically just like focused on Seed Bomb, and I like Seed Bomb over Razor Leaf just because like Seed Bomb can hit hard, of course. And then I have Tough Cookie and Healthy Healing on Torterra as well. Now, Torterra can definitely get very good when it comes to physical offensively. Like his physical attack right now is 260, but of course, like when you get him to 20 out of 20 and 6 stars, he's gonna be so much better because then you get that ×2 effect on their sync move because he's a support type. So you're gonna be getting 2 sync moves in 1 essentially. So like then his physical attack is gonna be much better and you can hit much harder. Like Dawn is very good, but I don't have them at 6 stars. I do plan on getting them in the future, of course. But right now this is what they're going to be at. And the further lucky skill I have Unflappable. I definitely am going to change that too, but right now this is what I have on him just because I ran out of lucky cookies, so I can't get what I want on him. And then for the theme skills, it's not really going to matter just because they don't take effect in co-op. But this is what we're going to be running with in co-op. So we're going to have Torchic here just so at least we can get a guaranteed +4. And then whenever they decide to attack Torterra, then he can get the +6. And then we have Rotom here. So at least we can get to our sync move faster. And so we can get a little bit of a crit too. I mean, Torchic is going to be giving us crits anyways. But with Rotom here, at least we can get to our sync move a lot faster. And like I said, mine isn't at 6 stars, and we're only at level 125, so like when you get them to 6 stars and at level 130, they are going to be hitting harder for sure. But let's go into co-op and see what they can do. And like if you've been watching me for a bit now, you know that I do really like Dawn and Torterra. Like they're a nice little hybrid of being a tank and like a pretty solid offensive unit as well. Like of course you don't want to use them strictly as offensively. I mean you can if you want to, but there's better offensive units to you, like for example Brendan and Skeptile. Like they're better offensively than Torterra, of course. But if you like Torterra a lot, then you can definitely build him to be a DPS if you really want to. And with Healthy Healing, it is nice to have because like when you come into the battle with full HP, you're going to be constantly healing every time you attack, which is going to be so good and which makes him so much better when you get him to 3 out of 5 in the grid. So like, and right now we can see like even at +4 with our attack being with our attack being +4, right now we are hitting pretty good damage. Like Dawn and Torterra are definitely good. Like I said before, like they're not the best DPS, but like for what they can do, like they are very good. Like they got a full restore. They give you like what else? Like they give defense to everyone on the team. They have full restore. They can they lower the physical attack of the enemy. They increase their attack when they get hit too. Like they're good. Like they are definitely good. Like it does suck that they don't have MP refresh on the full restore. I guess it would be a little bit OP if they did have it, but still, like, look at that, almost 3,000 damage, and that's good. And if you got them to 6 stars, and then after you sync move, like, the damage that you're gonna be doing is gonna be much higher, of course. And like, they are a lot of fun, and I love Dawn, I love Torterra, and I love the Sinnoh region and everything. Like, I just have fond memories with the Sinnoh region, so like, of course I'm gonna be more drawn to Dawn and Torterra, just because like it just brings back so many memories, and like they're great. And I do love the design of Torterra as well. Like, I love them so much. We should probably heal up Rotom, actually. And like, look at that, like, full restore is just so good. And if Rotom had a status effect on, like if he was paralyzed or something, then Torterra would be able to full restore Rotom, so like we would get the full health, and then the paralyzed would be gone as well. Such a good Pokemon, such a good sync pair. And you can't go wrong with them. Like, if you really do want to use them as a DPS, then you could do it for sure, but they're not going to be hitting insanely hard like other strikers, of course. But they could be a pretty solid DPS if you really want to build them that way, because they could have healing, and they're good defensively too. They got a good DPS move, Seed Bomb, and their sync move, Multiplier in the grid is actually pretty good too. Like, they're not bad, they're very good. So we'll go into one more battle and see what they can do again. And of course, like, they got a physical shield up as well in this stage. So, like, when they had the physical shield up, like, we were still doing pretty good damage, honestly. Like, we were actually doing pretty good. Like, if you're going into this with, like, single player, then you could definitely have everyone target Torterra, and then he could be at +6, no problem. Like, easily, no problem. But like in co-op, obviously you do need to prioritize Torterra with support so that you can get to your physical attack. But like in single player, it's going to be much easier to get what you need. But yeah, like, regardless, when you have them supported up and you have a proper team set up in co-op, like if you are maining co-op, like lately I've been playing more co-op, so I've been trying different combinations in co-op, seeing what works best to make sync pairs that I really like to use in co-op better and shine a little bit more. Because like, we know some sync pairs are not self-sufficient, so it kind of like they kind of struggle in co-op. So like, you gotta definitely work your way around it and come up with sync pairs to properly complement them so that they could be at their max potential or close to their max potential. And Torterra, like, you can't really bring his max potential out unless you have support on the team. Because when you have support on the team, then you could obviously have his max offensive. I mean, okay, with Rotom and Torchic, like, of course, like, they're going to be giving Torterra like a good amount of crit increase. So like, Torterra is definitely going to be hitting harder. But Torterra himself can definitely get to +6, no problem. But the thing with co-op, like, they target you randomly. So like, Torterra can go a match with only getting +3 on his physical attack, and then your damage is going to be not as high. So it's kind of wonky in that sense. But if you were to use him in single player, then you're going to be easily at +6, no problem. Because like, when they attack you 6 times, then you're going to be at +6, no problem. So, but like right here, if he survives right here, and he does not, all right. Okay, but like, we can see that Torterra like was doing like 3,000 damage, super effective, and that's good. And most of the battle, like, they had the physical shield up as well, so his damage was getting a little bit nullified too. So, but we can see that he's very good. And if you get him the 6 stars, like I said, like with the sync move like effect when you're at 6 stars for a support, instead of the multiplier being 1, or like instead of the sync move buff being 1, you're getting 2. So you're gonna be getting a 100% increase instead of the 50. So like, Torterra is definitely gonna be hitting much harder when he's 6 star. And then on top of that, you're also gonna be getting your stat increase when you're 20 out of 20. So Torterra, he is good. He's good. He's a nice hybrid, and he's always going to be one of my favorite sync pairs to use. Like, I actually do use Torterra, Empoleon, and Infernape on the same team sometimes, not often, because like, there's really no need to, because you got 2 DPSs, and then you got 1 support. So it's like, if you were going to be using a DPS, you might as well just bring 1. So unless they were the same typing, then it would be better, because then you got the type skill. But there are 3 different types. So, but anyways, But as you can see, Torterra is definitely a good sync pair for sure, Dawn and Torterra. When it comes to their 6-star outfit, I'm not much of a fan of Dawn's 6-star outfit. It does kind of look a little bit ugly in my personal opinion, but like when I do get her to 6 stars, I am going to be keeping her at this outfit. She is going to be changing her pose, I guess, but her outfit is gonna be staying the same. Like that, I don't like her 6-star outfit. As much as I like green and Torterra, I'm gonna be keeping Dawn's regular outfit. But anyways, this is Dawn and Torterra at 3 out of 5. Let me know what you guys think of them. This is them in co-op. Like I did show them off in single player like a while ago. If I remember, I might put the video in the description if I remember, but it's a while ago too, so if I forget, then I guess maybe you guys can dig up the video, I guess, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of Dawn or Torterra. They are very good as a support type, and if you want to use them as a DPS, they are pretty solid too. Because at 20 out of 20, they can go up to 280 physical attack, and then when you got gears on and you got support and then +6, like they're gonna be hitting pretty good for sure. But like I said, let me know what you guys think of Dawn and Torterra. That'll be it for this video, and I'll see you guys later.